My name is Joe Robertson. I'm the Global Strategy Director for Citizens Climate Lobby. At the end of March, the United States was one of the first countries to introduce its intended nationally determined contribution to the global climate response. And so that INDC plan is expressed very well in this graph, which summarizes the overall targets. So you can see here clearly that starting in 2005, there's a red line tracing emissions reductions from existing policies. And then in 2020 to 2025, you can see a doubling of that rate of emissions reduction. And so the INDC that the United States put out actually embodies the standard of escalating ambition. It shows that there are ongoing policies to deal with the climate problem, and that those policies can be escalated and improved over time as technology and the policy environment become more capable. So this is important because even though the numbers, the targets themselves that are in this plan are not enough to get the whole world to where it needs to be, if you were to continue escalating ambition at the rate that it happens in this plan, and you get enough countries doing the same thing, then we're on track to be able to do something really substantive. So this is a good model for getting the process started. The controversy in the United States about whether the executive branch should be doing this or whether Congress should be setting the standard. The reason that all of this is happening is because in 1992, at the Rio Climate Convention, the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change was established. It was signed by then President Bush, and it was ratified by the United States. Under Article 6 of the United States Constitution, a ratified treaty is the supreme law of the land. And the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, a ratified treaty, part of our constitutional system of laws, requires that the signatories take action to prevent dangerous anthropogenic interference with the climate system. So by that reasoning, the United States must act. Whether it's Congress or the executive branch is immaterial. The United States must take action. So in absence of congressional action, the executive branch is building its roadmap to a low-carbon economy according to those standards. If the United States Congress wants to have a say in how this happens, the best thing that they can do is to pass legislation that would create another mechanism that would allow for a carbon pricing strategy. We like a carbon fee and dividend strategy to take the place of intrusive regulations or rules that businesses have to follow.